What it is, ein Framus. Here is a Framus guitar made in West Germany. The model is Amateur 5/1 LS 68C. Perhaps that means it's from 1968. This particular Framus guitar is owned by a German gentleman who I've lost contact with. Heinrich, if you're watching this, here's your guitar. So this Framus guitar has a few issues, one being some slightly high action, which is going to be difficult to fix because the bridge is so high and the neck is so bent and the truss rod is so rusty. And the tuners are so very rusty. We got a couple of tuners that don't even turn. So we'll have to take this into the workshop and see what we can't do. Here in the workshop, we're going to take the strings off, take the neck off, take the tuners off, and see what we can't do to get this thing playable again. We're also going to get rid of the mouse droppings dancing around in the body. First, we'll need to remove the strings. So we have some bad news. Upon taking the strings off, we discover that the neck is cracked. Quite cracked. Which is probably why Heinrich abandoned this and fled the country. So this job becomes a lot harder. In order to glue this up, I'm going to take the neck off, because, well, not very tight. Let's see what we can't do with these tuners. Let's see if we can't free them up. We're going to take them off and we're going to glue up the neck. I'm going to take some scraping and hopes and prayers to get these loosened off.
Keep making these videos, keep the lights on and the studio lights. And, you know, just a big thanks to you and to all the viewers. viewers. Thanks for so many votes. We got a second half coming up, and again, some cool, interesting stuff that I did not see a lot of this coming. So I'm excited. So I hope you'll join us next time.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's Banger TV crowd is smart. There's some smart metal coming in the top 5. We'll see you over on that side.
Without further ado, here's the top 5 albums that we didn't get a chance to cover, and you wanted to hear my opinion of.
Alrighty, we have the neck glued up and cleaned up. And the tuners are all now freed up, but not so cleaned up. But they're freed up. So now it's time to put this guitar back together and get it stringed up. I also made a shim out of some of the hardest woods you can find in the shed.
I just disagree that it's not reasonably like the thing. The reason
I'm
is never
sorry that you disagree, but that just means that you do not understand logic or reason, Kevin. You can disagree till you're blue in the face, but the fact of the matter is a fallacy is a fucking fallacy is a fucking fallacy, and an appeal to an authority is a fallacy. Whether or not Einstein believed in God tells us nothing about whether or not a God existed. Just like whether or not I believe in a God tells us nothing about whether or not a God existed. It tells us nothing about whether or not it's reasonable.
Success! Have it all fixed up. Ready for another 54 years or so of flawless playing. Well, I hope this step-by-step renovation of this vintage Framus guitar was helpful. And I'll leave you with this vintage serenade.